Om Shri Sai Ram, bowing to the lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba and our Param Pujya Swamiji. Myself, Dr. Sushmita Bharadwajaji, Assistant Professor, Department of Swasthavrutta and Yoga, wishing you all a warm good morning. And on behalf of Shri Paripoorna Sanathana Trust and Shri Paripoorna Sanathana Ayurveda Medical College, Hospital and Research Center, it is my privilege to welcome all our respected dignitaries, guests, faculty members, and dear students to this auspicious occasion. Today, we have gathered here to celebrate the 15th Foundation Day of Shri Paripoorna Sanatana Trust, a milestone that marks the 15 years of dedication, service in the field of Ayurvedic education, healthcare, research, social service, national consciousness, and character building. This occasion gives us an opportunity to look back with the gratitude at the journey so far and to honor the vision and efforts of everyone who have contributed to the growth of this institution and to move forward with the renewed commitment and dedication. Keeping this in mind, let us now have a short audiovisual presentation showcasing the glimpse of the trust and institution reflecting its journey and achievement. The presentation beautifully reflected the glory, well-established infrastructure, values, and dedicated service of the trustees and our Pujya Swamiji with his family members. So moving with the further procedure, I would like to call all the respected dignitaries on the dais. So I would like to I request all our respected dignitaries to kindly take their places on the dais. I would like to call our Dean Sir with Abhilash Sir to welcome all the dignitaries on the stage. Firstly, I'll call upon Dr. Sagar Sir to escort our Swamiji, beloved Swamiji, on the stage. Now I request Dr. Shivappa Sir to escort Mr. Basavaraj Sir on the stage. Now I request Dr. Shyam Verma Sir to escort Professor G.S. Murthy Sir on the stage. Now I request Dr. Shahid sir to escort K. Ramprasad sir onto the dais. Now I request Dr. Savita ma'am to escort Sharda Verma ma'am onto the dais. Now I call upon our Dean, Dr. Rajshekhar Bunsurmat sir, Professor and HOD of Department of Shalya Tantra for welcome address and welcoming the dignitaries on the dais.
Om Sairam. Om Dhanvantriya Namaha. With the blessings of the Paramapuja Swamiji, I am starting this welcome note. Respected guests, faculty members, staffs, students and interns. A very warm and respectful welcome to one and all gathered here today on this auspicious occasion of our Foundation Day. A day that reminds us for the roots, our auspicious occasions and vision, and our commitment to serve society through knowledge, service, and values. It is indeed a moment of pride and gratitude for us to celebrate this special day in the presence of such eminent personalities whose lives and contributions continue to inspire generation to generations. With utmost reverence, with extend our heartfelt welcome to Paramapuja Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji, our Puja Swamiji, the founder, managing trustee of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Charitable Trust, founder, chairman of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Ayurveda Medical College and Research Center, and founder, managing partner of IK Initiative in Ancient Research Center, and founder, managing partner, many such organizations. Having attained a spiritual realization at the young age, Puja Swamiji embodies profound wisdom, deep spiritual insight, and a clear vision for social welfare. His tireless efforts in establishing institutions dedicated to education, healthcare, ancient healing systems, and rural development continues to uplift countless lives. Swamiji's presence is not only a blessing, but also guiding light behind the every found and the celebrate today. Such many more organizations and internationally renowned personalities. On behalf of all the teaching staff, students, interns, I request Dr. Sagar sir to come and give the bouquet and welcome Swamiji. We are deeply honored to welcome Sri Basavarajan sir, a senior most politician and a 5-time member of parliament, known widely as an honest, sincere and dedicated to public servant. His tenure has been marked and remarkable developments works in Tumakuru district. His life of service stands as a testimony to visionary leadership rooted in integrity and commitment to public welfare. Sir, we are privileged to have such a wonderful personality as us, sir. I request Dr. Shiopa sir to come on the stage and give the bouquet and welcome Basavarajan sir. We equally honored to welcome Professor and a senior Professor G.S. Murthy sir, a renowned academician, nuclear chemist, researcher, and a social activist, with an illustrious academic career, as serving 36 years in Andhra University in various esteemed positions. His contribution to science, education, and society is truly commendable. Your presence adds great academic and intellectual value for this celebration. On behalf of the management and teaching staff and students, I request Dr. Shyam Verma sir come and welcome the GS Professor sir for the celebration program. We also extend our warm welcome to Sri C.A. K.S. Ramprasad sir, practicing chartered accountant and auditor, and a member trustee of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Charitable Trust, with his vast experience in auditing, accounting, law, and corporate governance. With this qualification as a chartered accountant, company secretary, and a legal professional, he brings immense strength to the institution governance. Beyond his professional excellence, his deep interest in philosophy, writing, and spirituality reflects his journey as a sincere seeker of truth. His long spiritual association with Parama Pujya Swamiji since 2004 has further enriched his life and service. Sir, behalf of the management, we are grateful to you. We have your presence. I request Dr. Syed sir to come and give the bouquet and welcome sir. We also extend a warm welcome to Amma. Dr. Sharda Verma is a distinguished academician, educationist, and a social contributor with an accomplished record in the higher education, women's empowerment, and institutional governance. She holds an advanced academic qualification, including MA, MPhil, PhD, and she served with a dedication as a professor, contributing to the significantly to teaching faculty, mentoring, and academic institution. In addition to her academic and managerial role, Dr. Sharda Verma Madam is a trustee of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Charitable Trust, where she actively supports and trusts philanthropy and educational, cultural, and wellness-oriented initiatives, aligning with his broader vision of social upliftment and holistic development. On behalf of the management, staff, students, I request Dr. Savita Madam to come and give the Sharda Madam, invite the Sharda Madam for this program. Now we have the distinguished guest with us, Dr. Kanwala Kumar Sujit, a building psychiatrist and a sustainability consultant, General Secretary, Youth for Nation Karnataka, and President, Chapter Rotary Club, Bannerghatta Road. I welcome you, Madam. I request Savita Madam to give the bouquet and welcome her. Ma'am, she's coming. One more guest we have today, Ganakaratna Vidwan, the MS, Deepak, a director, founder, Nadamruta Kaladeepa, a global school of arts. We welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Sagar sir to give a bouquet and welcome him. Now, one more distinguished guest for this celebration, Miss Tasniya Koladiva, a public PRO international, and Tasmi Madam is a graduate in pedagogy, commenced her professional career as an educator though belonging in birth. She later embarked in her Bharata as her homeland is now as an Indian citizen. It's a very proud moment for us, and with us, we'll welcome you, madam. I request Savita madam to give the bouquet and welcome her. Now, we have one more distinguished guest with us, Sri Jambu Keshwanaran, CA Jambu Keshwanaran, widely known as JJ, is a distinguished chartered accountant with over 35 years of experience in taxation, accounting, and financial and investment advisory services. As a founder, managing director, and chief executive officer of the Unibi by JJ Tax. He exemplary visionary leadership grounded in ethical practice and professional excellency. Before the management and teachings of on, welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Shyam Verma sir to come and give the bouquet and welcome, sir. I request, please come and have the seat, sir. Please. With all these eminent personalities and great leaders and visionaries, this program is going to be a grand success. On this Foundation Day, one more guest we have with us, Nasdaq founder president, Neil sir. I welcome you, sir, for this program. I request Sai sir to give the bouquet and welcome for this meeting program. And welcome for this program, Sannidhanam sir. I welcome you, sir. I request Sagar sir to give the bouquet and welcome him. Sannidhanam sir. On this Foundation Day, we reaffirm our commitment to the ideals on which the institution was built. Service to society, holistic education, ethical values, and the integration of ancient wisdom with modern knowledge. Once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to our honorable guests, and for this program, they worked hard. None of our staff, the pillars of this institution, I welcome, we have the management and students, I welcome all my beloved teachers for this program. I welcome all my hospital staff, because without them, we cannot run the show, hospital. So I, behalf of management and teaching staff and students, I welcome all the teaching staff of the hospital staff of this program. Once again, I welcome all my interns and students, backbone of the institution. I welcome all my interns and students for this Founders Day program. I welcome you all. Once again, I welcome all the HR department, IT department, and all the staffs. Those are working under Sanathana Ayurveda Medical College and Trust. And also, I welcome all the personalities, distinguished personalities, and publics, and press, media, all the people, photographers, everybody on this a great occasion, Founders Day. I welcome you all. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಮತ್ತು ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ ಭರಿತ ಇತಿಹಾಸವನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಿದ 15 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಸುದೀರ್ಘವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಂತಹ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ರೂವಾರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಬೆನ್ನೆಲುಬು ಮತ್ತು ದೃಢ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಸಹಿತಗಳು ಬಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಒಂದು ಫೌಂಡೇಶನನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು, ಚಾರಿಟಬಲ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು, ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು, ಪರಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸನ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದೇ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಅನ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಟು make a welcome note. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. I request you to be seated on the dais. Hasatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Now, to mark an auspicious beginning to today's program, we shall proceed with the lighting of a lamp. I kindly invite our honorable dignitaries on the dais to please come forward and light the ceremonial lamp. Thank you, one and all. Proceeding further with the program, now I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Basvaraj Sir, and all the dignitaries along with Swamiji to join hands for curtain raise. Thank you, dignitaries. Now I call Dr. Sagar Sir, Professor, HOD, Department of Kamara Vritya, on the stage to introduce about Ram Prasad Sir and welcome him.
Om Sai Ram, with the blessings of Param Puja Swamiji. Good morning, respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It's my proud privilege to introduce a visionary, a guiding light, and the founder trustee of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Ayurvedic Medical College, Hospital and Research Center, Sri C.A. K.S. Ram Prasad Sir. Ram Prasad Sir is a distinguished practicing chartered accountant and auditor and qualified company secretary and holds a professional degree of law, bringing with a vast expertise in auditing, accounting, finance, legal matters, and corporate governance. The combination of his finance acumen, legal knowledge, and deep passion for the healthcare and the education uniquely position him to make a meaningful and long-lasting impact on the society. As the member trustee of this institute, he has played a vital role in shaping the institutional policies, financial governance, resource management, liaison with the government authorities, ensuring transparency and smooth functioning of the trust. Sri Ram Prasad Sir is deeply philanthropic, spiritually inclined, and lifelong seeker of higher truth. His spiritual journey enriched since 2004 under the guidance of Parama Pujya Swamiji. That reflects his deep-rooted values and commitments to the service. With this note, I now respectfully invite our founder trustee, Sri C.A. K.S. Ram Prasad Sir, to present an annual report. Thank you. Please, sir.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba and our Parama Puja Swamiji. I am K.S. Ram Prasad, founder trustee secretary of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Charitable Trust. I hereby extend my warm and respectful welcome to our chief guest, Basvaraj sir, and special guest G.S. Murthy sir, and all other Charda madam, Bus Nurmat, and C.A. Jamakeshwaran. I cordially welcome the esteemed trustees, honored veterans, distinguished personalities drawn from diverse industries, profession, and service backgrounds, whose commitment to national and social development is deeply inspiring. My sincere greetings are further extended to all institutional members of our trust, whose dedicated efforts and collective spirit continue to strengthen our mission of service, excellence, and national responsibility. It is truly a privilege to acknowledge and welcome this august gathering, united by shared values and a common purpose. Welcome to all invitees, dignitaries on the stage, off the stage, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students, staff. I respectfully submit that I shall now proceed to narrate a chronological sequence from the inception of the Trust in 2012 to the present day. The journey of our services, milestones, and achievements. This narration will also acknowledge the invaluable encouragement, cooperation, and collective goodwill we have received from the broader fraternity of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the global family, whose moral, institutional, and social support has continuously strengthened our resolve. It is through this shared spirit of unity, compassion, and collective responsibility that Trust has evolved, served, and contributed meaningfully to society over the years. Of course, the Trust has carved a niche in the annals of social welfare, education, and medical care, primarily due to the visionary outlook of our beloved chairman, Pujya Swamiji, who with his exemplary zeal has led the institution and paved the way for future generation also. Okay. Now, the small announcement, please.
Sorry for the interruption. I request all the dignitary to please be seated next to the dais so that we can display it on the screen. Sorry for the interruption.
Pujya Swamiji is being honored by local stalwarts, village stalwarts. Without the local support, institution cannot grow. So we acknowledge their generous support. Ready now? Can't. Starting ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. ಈಗ chronological event ಮಾತಾಡಿ. Thank you very much. I would like to give a chronological narrative of service, national commitment, and global vision 2012 through this day. Inception and foundation vision. Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Trust was established in 2012 under the visionary leadership of Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan, a devoted disciple of Pujya Bhagavan Sri 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 Satya Sai Baba. Founded on the eternal values of Sanatana Dharma, the Trust was conceived as a service-oriented institution dedicated to holistic education, health care, social welfare, and national consciousness. From its inception, the Trust adopted an inclusive and compassionate approach, integrating spiritual values with social responsibility. With emphasis on medical care and personality development, the Trust obtained income tax recognition for 12A and 80G benefits also. 2013 and 2014, foundations of compassionate social care. By 2013, the Trust had initiated structured welfare programs for marginalized communities, including orphans, people with disabilities, and senior citizens. These initiatives encompass the distribution of tricycles and assistive devices alongside rehabilitative and educational support for children with special needs. with accommodation of building. During this phase, the trust conceptualized the Sri Paripoorna Sanatana Ayurveda Hospital, envisioning a healthcare institution rooted in classical Ayurvedic wisdom and grounded in contemporary clinical relevance, and also Marma Chikitsa, which is an ancient healing technique, and rural developmental projects were initiated during this period. 2015 and 2016, establishment of medical and educational institutions. The period 2015-16 marked a defining milestone with the establishment of the Sri Paripoorna Sanatana Ayurveda Medical College, Hospital and Research Center. The institution was founded to revive the Saptarishi Parampara of Ayurveda and the science of Marmachikitsa, offering integrated wellness services such as Panchakarma, Marma therapy, and preventive health care. Parallel outreach initiatives included rural health camps, mobile medical services, and school health programs addressing malnutrition, developmental works, and preventive care, particularly in rural and undeserved regions of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Empowerment of women welfare programs also were commenced. Concurrently, the trust obtained FCRA registration also. 2017, community integration and specialized services. In 2017, the trust expanded its community engagement by inaugurating a residential center for children with disabilities, providing physiotherapy and special education and vocational training. The facilities is situated in Halli, 20 kilometers away from here in the Doddaballapur district. The building donated by a benevolent person, BC Venkateshan family. Opening of Ayurveda Medical College during this year, and sports activities for differently abled children. The Ayurveda Hospital also introduced women's wellness program, reproductive health awareness initiatives, and structured geriatric care protocols, strategic collaborations with district health authorities, strengthened referral systems, and rehabilitative services. The trust also conducted district-level cultural programs for differently abled children at Kondappa Basappa Auditorium. 2018, recognition and institutional expansion. In 2018, the trust received recognition from various governmental and non-governmental agencies for its impactful grassroots work. Marma therapy was formally established as the hospital's signature clinical offering in addition to Ayurveda treatment. The launch of the Indian Institute of Ancient Healing Systems, IAHS, enabled academic training and practitioner development in traditional healing sciences, drawing national and international attention. Concurrently, the trust initiated statutory compliance and fiscal strengthening through registration in FCRA also. 2019, infrastructure growth and Ayush integration. By 2019, the hospital's infrastructure had expanded significantly, increasing inpatient capacity and specialized treatment facilities. The medical college received recognition from the Central Council of Indian Medicine, then it was existing, and the Ministry of Ayush consolidated its academic standing. Interdisciplinary research initiatives were launched to integrate Ayurveda with biotechnology, molecular biology, and nanotechnology to address chronic and lifestyle diseases. 2020, pandemic response and institutional resilience. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the trust converted its facilities into quarantine and recovery centers. Ayurveda-based immunity enhancement kits were distributed widely across rural and tribal regions. Faculty, students, and healthcare professionals actively participated in awareness, relief, and rehabilitation efforts. Research initiatives explored herbal antiviral formulations and post-COVID Ayush rehabilitation protocols, while online platforms ensured continuity in medical education. A CME program on Marma Chikitsa also took place during this time. 2012, statutory challenges and expansion of critical care. In 2021, the trust faced significant statutory and legal challenges concerning institutional approvals. Despite these adversities, setbacks, uninterrupted healthcare services were maintained, particularly for the elderly, differently abled, and chronically ill patients. Even during the COVID crisis, the trust held its head high and conducted all programs, governmental and or private, without any break. During this year, the Trust initiated dialysis and palliative care services, laying the groundwork for advanced critical care within its healthcare framework. Collaboration research activities with nutraceuticals and other healthcare products with Aspartica Biotech, Malipatra and Some's Kitchen also were done. 2012, Dialysis Center and Advanced Research Initiatives. In 2012, a dedicated Venkatraman Memorial Dialysis Center was formally established within the Trust campus. Since its inception, the center has provided sustained renal care at approximately 50% of prevailing market costs, benefiting a large number of chronic kidney disease patients. Over 5,102 patients so far have availed the facilities provided at our center, and significantly reducing the financial burden on economically weaker sections. Simultaneously, advanced research projects commenced, including in nutraceutical extraction from pomegranate and jamun waste, bioluminescent algae for CO2 absorption and sustainability, focused ecological innovations. Medical curricula were enriched with emerging domains such as pharmacovigilance, nanomedicine, and space agriculture within the Ayurvedic framework. 2023, international outreach and strategic proposals. In 2023, the Trust expanded its international footprint by submitting development proposals to Mauritius and other regions, focusing on employment generation through herbal cosmetics, flower waste recycling, and eco-farming models. Our Trust conducted an international conference on Ayurveda system of medicine, Semi Abhignana. The Trust also contributed to BRICS-related policy frameworks, emphasizing wellness diplomacy, disaster response, defense healthcare, and the application of Marma therapy for PTSD management and rehabilitative care for veterans. School health awareness programs were also undertaken. 2024, global policy engagement and academic innovation. In 2000, the IKEA initiative under IAHS was expanded to integrate ancient healing science into youth education. The Trust also advanced proposal to the Government of India agencies to replicate its integrated healthcare model and to develop postgraduate and doctoral curricula combining Ayurveda with biotechnology and space medicine. In 2025, representatives of the Trust, including Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan, participated in the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, SPIEF, presenting India's traditional systems of medicine within global economic and welfare narrative. NABH accreditation was also obtained during this period. In 2025, the Trust achieved several high notes. A state-of-the-art, elegant international Ayurveda Wellness Center was inaugurated on May 11, 2025, wherein many international dignitaries took part, along with our principal donor, Alexei Ivanov Alexandrovich. We got NABH accreditation, scientific research lab construction, focus on Marma Chikitsa and Ayurveda camps, and were undertaken with defense forces also. In response, and with guidance and support of Sri Professor G.S. Murthy, Brigadier Ravi Muniswamy, veterans of the armed forces, and dedicated cycle participants from diverse business and service backgrounds, the Trust initiated the Swadeshi Jagran movement in December 2025. After the chief functionary of our Trust received a formal communication from the Honorable Prime Minister of India calling for active participation in promoting Atmanirbhar Bharat and Vikasit Bharat, this Swadeshi Jagran movement was taken up. Rotary, Dr. Kanwal. Special gratitude is extended to the President, Dr. Asif Iqbal, Vice President, Mr. Wali Kashiv, and all staff members of IETO for introducing Professor G.S. Murthy and for their unwavering support in promoting the Swadeshi Jagran initiative. The Trust also acknowledged with deep gratitude, Chief Patron Mr. Ivanov Alexandrovich, Moscow, Russia, former trustee Srimati Sudha Ramprasad, current trustee Srimati Dr. Sharada Verma, Public Relations Officer Mrs. Tatsiana, all institutional staff members for their dedication and service. Reverential salutations are offered to Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Sri Thawar Chand Gehlot ji, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Ayush and its apex bodies, central and state government authorities, whose guidance and support enabled this initiative to become a national benchmark. On this significant occasion, the Trust formally released 3 scholarly works authored by the Chief Functionary, or Pujya Swamiji, in the presence of Chief Guests and Special Guest, which will take place later. I will just mention the names of the books. Legacy to Leadership, Swadeshi Jagan, Diabetic Reversal, The Convergence of Science and Spirituality, Pathological Assessment of Anatomical Cavities, all authored by our Pujya Swamiji. The formal release of the books will take place later. So from its inception 2012 to its present role in national movement and global healthcare diplomacy, the Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Charitable Trust stands as a testament to sustained service, resilience, and visionary leadership. With deep reverence to the nation, unwavering commitment to humanity, and confidence in India's civilizational wisdom, the Trust continues its mission with the spirit of Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka, Atmanirbhar, and resilience. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for taking us throughout the journey of the institution and the trust and making us more proud. We have one more guest here. Ramanananda Swamiji, we welcome you for the event today. He's a yoga instructor for our institution. We welcome you, sir. I request to provide a bouquet to Dr. Shahid, sir. Moving further, I call upon Dr. Kavyashri VP Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Agadha Tantra, to talk few lines on our trust and the institution.
A warm good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries, esteemed colleagues, dear students and friends. As a teacher, I have always believed that education does not end with textbooks, degrees, or classrooms. True education refines character, awakens compassion, and instills responsibility towards society. It was with this conviction, inspired by the teachings of Pujya Bhagavan Sri 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 Satya Sai Baba, guided by the eternal values of Sanatana Dharma, that Sri Paripoorna Sanatana Charitable Trust was found in 2012 with the visionary leadership of Parma Pujya Sri 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 Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji and our beloved trustees. In the initial stages, it was not easy. Of course, they were not selected for an easy task either. They went with the stream, they went against the stream, carried goals to new castle. They even gave devil his due. Many leaps and bounds. Of course, Rubiconic circumstances, we are here as an epitome of compassion, excellence, and servitude. Hence, this institution has been structurally formulated in remote rural areas as a token of altruism to Mother Nature and imbibe Goseva fostering young minds. From the very beginning, our purpose was clear: to integrate education with service and knowledge with compassion. We began by reaching out to the most vulnerable sections of the society, orphans, persons with disabilities, senior citizens, and unserved rural communities. These early efforts taught us an important lesson that service itself is the greatest teacher. As educator in the field of healthcare, we felt a responsibility to create institutions where students do not learn by serving society. This vision materialized in the form of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Ayurveda Medical College, Hospital and Research Center, where Ayurveda is taught not merely as a medical science, but as a holistic way of understanding life. Today, our hospital functions as a living classroom. Every year, we serve more than 30,000 outpatients, over 1,500 inpatients, and our dialysis center has supported more than 5,000 dialysis sessions, offering care at bare minimum cost comparing with the market price. Annually, we conduct over 5,000 blood investigations, more than 500 radiological examinations, ensuring access to diagnostics for those who need it most. Learning extends beyond the hospital campus. Our students and faculty have conducted more than 300 free medical camps, providing free consultations, health checkups, and treatment. More than 50 blood donation camps fostering social responsibility. We run a free medical ambulatory camps for Anganwadis and schools. Strengthening preventive child health care, regular health awareness talks are delivered at industries and factories, connecting medical education with occupational health. Education must also create livelihoods. Our hospital and college together generate employment for over 200 doctors, nearly 2,000 non-teaching staff, making the institution a center for both healing and economic stability. Academically, we strive to make education inclusive and affordable. Our students benefit from quality education at reasonable cost, scholarships, continuing medical education programs, seminar, and national and international conferences. Academic visits, Swarna Prashana programs, and health awareness initiatives ensure experiential learning. Through Annadasoha, we provide free food and accommodation for students and staff, reaffirming that no learner should be deprived due to economic constraints. As a teacher, my greatest fulfillment comes from the achievements of our students. Our learners have earned gold medals, won competitive research grants, and secured prestigious fellowships from the Ministry of Education. Many have represented university in the inter-university sports, reflecting holistic development, discipline, and teamwork. Students have also taken leadership roles in organizing national health fairs, translating academic knowledge into public service and community engagement. The COVID-19 pandemic was one of our greatest tests. As teachers and healthcare professionals, we converted crisis into learning and transforming facilities into quarantine centers, distributing immunity kits, continuing education online, and standing by patients even during statutory and operational challenges. These moments reinforce a timeless lesson, service in education, that is action. Beyond medicine, we believe in education society itself. Through diabetes reversal camps, multiple layer farming models for farmers, and mass awareness programs, we address lifestyle diseases and sustainability. The Swadeshi Jagran Cycle Jata carried the message of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Viksit Bharat across district, reminding us the national consciousness, it's also a form of education. We also nurture spiritual and societal harmony through our initiatives like Kalyanotsava, because true well-being includes mental, emotional, and spiritual health. As we look ahead with the envision of creating a home away from home, our proposed geriatric care and aging research center will become yet another classroom where students learn dignity, empathy, and evidence-based care for the elderly, and where aging is understood not as a decline but as a phase of deserving respect and scientific attention. In conclusion, from a teacher's perspective, the journey of Sri Paripoorna Sanatana Ayurveda Charitable Trust is not merely an institutional growth. It is a continuous process of learning, teaching, and serving. If our students leave our campus with the knowledge in their minds, compassion in their hearts, service in their hands, then as a teachers, we have fulfilled our true purpose. I would be failing in my duties if I do not thank our trust, our trustees, and the man behind all this, the great philanthropist come elevated soul, His Holiness Param Pujya Shri Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji, on behalf of all doctors for providing a platform to upskill and render assistance to patients and students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being voice of all of us and sharing your experience with the service. Now I call upon a student from 3rd Prof, Sejal, on the stage to share her experience here.
Warm greetings to our Venerable Chairman, Sir, honorable dignitaries, esteemed members of the faculty, and my dear friends. Building upon the journey already shared by our Honorable Trustee Shri Ram Prasad Sir and respected faculty Dr. Kavyashree Ma'am, I feel truly fortunate to reflect on the key milestones that have not only established Shri Paripoorna Sanathana Ayurveda Medical College, Hospital and Research Center as a center of excellence, but also it has profoundly shaped our academic growth and professional development as students. Today marks 15 complete years of the foundation of Shri Paripoorna Sanathana Charitable Trust, the guiding force behind this marvelous institution. And it all began with one clear idea, one aim to achieve, and a noble vision to preserve the essence of Sanatana Dharma and serve society through holistic and ethical healthcare. And as students, we may not have witnessed the early years of struggles and sacrifices, but we are certainly privileged to reap the benefits of the concrete foundation laid by this trust. Every classroom that we sit in, every patient we observe, and every lesson learned, it stands as a reflection of the milestones achieved over these 15 years. One of the most significant achievements of the institution is the establishment and steady growth of a well-equipped Ayurvedic teaching hospital, their functioning OPD and IPD services, Panchakarma unit, their clinical departments that have transformed theoretical learning into practical wisdom. And for us students, these hospital corridors are classrooms where we learn compassion, clinical judgments, and true spirit of healing. Another remarkable milestone I mention is the Trust's dedication to academic excellence. This institution has a team of experienced and committed faculty members adhering to the standards set by the Ayush Ministry and the RGHS, who go above and beyond to provide each and every bit of knowledge they possibly can with us. And their emphasis lies on not only just classical texts, but also rational clinical application. And it is this that helps us into shaping into a confident and responsible learners. The development of infrastructures including labs, library, herbal gardens, hostels and student facilities, all of this reflects the Trust's continuous efforts towards growth and quality. And beyond academics and clinical training, this institution also plays a vital role in shaping our character. Here we learn discipline, respect, teamwork and services. We are reminded that Ayurveda is not merely a system of medicine, but a way of life, one that teaches balance, ethics, and responsibility towards society. For us, SPS AMC is more than just a college. It is a space where dreams are nurtured, values are strengthened, and futures are shaped. It instills in us that belief that a true Vaidya heals not only through medicines, but through empathy, humility and dedication. And as we celebrate this 15-year journey, let us all, the students of the SPS AMC family, come together and pledge to uphold the values and the visions of the Trust, to practice Ayurveda with integrity and compassion, and to contribute positively to the health and well-being of the society. Hearty congratulations on the 15th Foundation Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sejal, for sharing your experience. Now I call upon Dr. Rekha ma'am to continue on the next events. Thank you and all.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Thank you, Dr. Shushmita ma'am. With the due permission of our Parama Pujya Swamiji, I would like to carry forward the event. Swadeshi Balasi Deshavannu Belasi. It is a powerful message that reflects the love for our motherland. It reminds us that When we support Swadeshi product, we strengthen our nation's economy, culture, and the self-reliance. In this way, our Sri Paripoorna Sanatana Trust and our Swamiji sponsored and supported to the team involved in the Swadeshi Jata throughout the journey. So to know more about this journey, I request Dr. Harshita Madam, Assistant Professor, Department of Stri Roga and Prasuti Tantra on stage.
Om Sairam, Param Puja Swamiji, esteemed dignitaries on the dais, honored guests, my dear colleagues, interns, and my dear students. Today is a moment of immense pride, inspiration, and national spirit as we gather to acknowledge a historic initiative based on the powerful vision of Swadeshi Badasi, Desha Belasi. The Government of India, recognizing the need to awaken national consciousness towards self-reliance, indigenous products, physical fitness, and create an awareness among the public, requested our beloved Param Pujya Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji to host a cycle rally program on this noble subject. With his characteristic humility, commitment, and patriotic spirit, our beloved Swamiji accepted the invitation of Government of India not only to guide the mission, but also to sponsor the cycles and all necessary arrangements like accommodation, food, medical aids, doctors, ambulance, and transportation, transferring a vision into a living moment. This grand cycle rally was carried forward with the powerful slogans like Swadeshi Balasi, Desha Belasi, Fit India Movement, Make in India, Made in India. The journey was initiated under the divine leadership and blessings of Param Pujya Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji and was magnificently led by distinguished team and leaders and patriots like Brigadier Ravi Muniswamy, Professor G.S. Murthy, K.S. Ved Murthy, K. Gopalakrishna Pillai, Colonel Kandaswamy S., Baba Kamlakar, Commander Neelakanta Shamenwadi, Major General Alapati Venkatakrishna Mohan, Mrs. Meera Ramnarayan, Srimati Shanta Adiyappa, Sri Sahasranam Subramanyam, Mr. Sagar Devraju, Mr. Zahir Ahmad Sharif, Mr. Ramesh Jagtap, Mr. Hemant Jadhav, Mr. Mohan N. Shenoy, Mrs. Mitra Shenoy, Sri Ramesh Narsaya, Captain Professor Dr. Netchajian. This rally is co-sponsored by Cycle World, Bharatiya Kisan Sangha, Krida Bharati, Youth for Nation, Infotrack, Uniki, and Rotary Club. This remarkable rally commenced on 13 December 2026. Started from Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Ayurvedic Medical College, Arjuna Halli, and carried Mandya, Chamrajnagara, Mysore, Madikeri, Puttur, Mangalore, Udupi, Bhatkala, Karwar, Chandrayapatna, Chikmagalur, Shimoga, Davangere, Haveri, Dharwad, Belagavi, Bagalkote, Vijayapura, Sindagi, Bidar, Kalburgi, Yadgiri, Raichur, Sindhanur, Koppala, Ballari, Kudligi, Chitradurga, Shira, Dodballapura, Kolara, and concluded successfully on 18th January 2026, reaching Bengaluru after covering every part of Karnataka. Yes, over a period of 36 days, the cyclist covered an extraordinary distance of more than 3,500 kilometers. Not by motor, not by machine, but by human will, discipline, and devotion to the nation. What makes this journey even more inspiring is the spirit of inclusiveness and determination. The youngest cyclist, can you guess? Age was 77 years old and joined by the younger 36-year-old. And even women cyclists were there, especially. This proves Beyond doubt that patriotism has no age limit and service to the nation knows no boundaries. Through villages, towns, and cities, this rally carried a clear message: choose Indian products, support Indian industries, stay physically fit, become Atmanirbhar, take pride in being Indian. This was not just a cycle rally, it was a moving classroom of nationalism, a rolling message of self-reliance, and a living example of Swadeshi Bhalasi, Desha Belasi. On behalf of everyone gathered here, we express our deepest gratitude to Param Pujya Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji, all leaders, participants, supporters, my dear interns, and well-wishers who made this historic journey possible. May this moment inspire generations to come. What does this tell us? Fitness has no retirement age. Patriotism has no expiry date. Nation building is everyone's duty. Every turn of the wheel asked a question to the people of Karnataka. Will you support your own country? Will you choose Indian? Will you be fit enough to serve the nation? Yes. This was not a rally. This was India pedaling towards self-reliance and development and wants to become first nation in the world. Swadeshi Balasi, Desha Belasi. Fit India, strong India. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for letting us know the wonderful journey of all the persons who were involved in the Swadeshi Jata and inspiring all our students also to involve in such missions. Now, we shall have a small AV which shows us the Swadeshi Jata, about how it went and how it started. So let us have a look on that video. Video, please.
ಕಟ್ಟುವೆವು ನಾವು ಹೊಸ ನಾಡೊಂದನು ರಸದ ಬೀಡೊಂದನು ಹೊಸ ನೆತ್ತರು ಕುಕ್ಕಿ ಆರಿ ಹೋಗುವ ಮುನ್ನ ಹರೆಯದಿ ಮಾತ್ರಿಕನ ಮಾಟ ಮಸಳುವ ಮುನ್ನ ಉತ್ಸಾಹ ಸಾಹಸದ ಉತ್ತುಂಗ ವೀಚಿಗಳ ಈ ಕ್ಷುಬ್ಧ ಸಾಗರವು ಬತ್ತಿ ಹೋಗುವ ಮುನ್ನ ಕಟ್ಟುವೆವು ನಾವು ಹೊಸ ನಾಡೊಂದನು ರಸದ ಬೀಡೊಂದನು. ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಗೋಪಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅಡಿಗರು ಬರೆದ ಈ ಸಾಲಿನಂತೆ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಳಕೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಮೂಡಿಸಿ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ದೇಶಾಭಿಮಾನದ ಹೊನಲು ಉಕ್ಕಿ ಭಾರತ ಮಾತೆಯು ವಿಶ್ವ ಭೂಪಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಳೆಯುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಹೊಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮುನ್ನುಗ್ಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಶಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಪಡೆದವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ.ವಿ. ಶ್ರೀ
ಬ್ರಿಗೇಡಿಯರ್ ರವಿ ಮುನಿಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಒಟ್ಟು 19 ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳ ತಂಡವು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಜಾಥಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಮೂಲೆ ಮೂಲೆಗೂ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಳಕೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಮೂಡಿಸಿವೆ. ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕಾಯುವ ಕೆಲಸದಿಂದ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದ ಮೇಲೂ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಶ್ರೇಯೋಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಬಯಸಿ ಅನೇಕ ಸೇನಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ವಯಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಲೆಕ್ಕಿಸದೆ 3500 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಜಾಥಾವನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅವರು ದೇಶದ ಮೇಲಿಟ್ಟಿರುವ ಅಭಿಮಾನವನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಕೊರೆವ ಚಳಿಯನ್ನು ಲೆಕ್ಕಿಸದೆ, ಸುಡುವ ಬಿಸಿಲಿಗೂ ಅಂಜದೆ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಳಕೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಮೂಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಗೆ ತೆರಳಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಳಕೆಯ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾದ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವರ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಅಭಿಮಾನ ಹುಟ್ಟುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಈ ಸೇವಾ ಮನೋಭಾವನೆ, ದೇಶದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರಿಗಿರುವ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಿದೆ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ.ವಿ. ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸನ್ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಜಾಥಾವು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಜನರನ್ನು ತಲುಪಿದ್ದು, ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಡಿಗೆ ಕೊಡುಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡೋಣ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
It was really a goosebumps moment, and I salute each one of them involved in this Swadeshi Jata. Also, in the meantime, I extend my heartfelt gratitude and respect to our Swamiji for his constant support throughout the Jata. I request all the dignitaries to please come over the dais and occupy the seats.
Flipping through, I missed it. There's some important. Okay. Illidiya light alla idea.
Now it's a time to introduce our today's guest of honor. We are very privileged to have our today's guest of honor as Professor Murthy sir, and I request Dr. Bhavishya ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Stri Roga and Prasuti Tantra at SPS AMCH, to introduce our today's guest of honor.
Om Sai Ram. With the divine blessing of Paramapujya Swamiji, I extend my greetings to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It is indeed moment of pride and pleasure to present before you our respected guest of honor, Professor G.S. Murthy sir, a renowned academician, nuclear chemist, researcher, and social activist. As an academician, he served for 36 years at the Andhra University in various positions and responsibility such as Head of Department, Chairman Board of Studies, Director of School of Chemistry. As an accomplished researcher, Sir has published 59 research papers in reputed international and national journals and conference proceedings. His research primarily focused on radioactive waste management and radio-analytical separations. He represented India as international panel member in Spectrum 94 at Atlanta, USA, organized by International Atomic Energy Agency. He was visiting professor at the University of Salford, Manchester, UK in 1995. He is recipient of Lifetime Achievement Award in Nuclear Chemistry conferred by the Indian Association of Nuclear Chemists and Allied Scientists in January 2014 at Baba Atomic Research Center, Mumbai. Post-retirement, Sir has worked with Bharat Ratna Shri Nanaji Deshmukh at Deen Dayal Research Institute, Delhi. He worked as Honorary Resident Director at SAM KALP, a civil services IAS guidance academy at Delhi. And continuing the social activities, Professor G.S. Murthy sir has actively promoted cow-based agriculture, organic farming, and sustainable rural economies through the Vishwamangala Gaugram Yatra. He also served as Vice President of the India Northeast Development Organization, contributing to youth integration and cultural exchange across India's northeastern states. Professor G.S. Murthy sir life combines scientific excellence with social responsibility, making inspiration to all of us. We are deeply grateful for his presence today and consider it as a privilege to learn from his wisdom and experience. With great respect and admiration, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Professor G.S. Murthy sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, Bhavisha ma'am. Sir, we are really inspired by your journey, and we even look forward for more such inspiration to all young generations. Now, I request Professor G.S. Murthy sir to please address the gathering.
Pujane Swamiji and dignitaries on the dais and of the dais, and my dear young friends, I always feel young when I sit with young people. And still to tell you frankly, we have an organization called Youth for Nation. I am the All India Chief Coordinator, myself and General Chaturvedi. He is also retired general. He is also 70 plus, I am 85. We are Youth for Nation, All India coordinators. Most of the Youth for Nation office bearers of this age, above 60 only. One of our colleagues said, old for youth and youth for nation. Because the older, all professors, generals, air marshals, there are several people are working in India with us throughout India, more than 100 people. They're all working with a simple aim to reach the youth and tell them something about national issues and the greatness of this nation. This greatness of the nation should continuously be provided and handed over to the youth, then only you will realize what this nation is and what we belong to and what we inherited. So with this introduction, I take not more than 10 minutes. The Paripoorna Ayurvedic Medical College has completed nearly 15 years. Third year of teenage, 13, 14, 15. Teenage is very important. Teenage is very important, youth, full of activity, enthusiasm, energy, it will. And that will come to the institute when you work like that. Not only physical, contributing your mental activities and your faculties completely to the development of the institute, in which your development is automatically there. Unless you develop, you can't contribute. Unless you contribute, institutes cannot develop. So, I would like to 2 minutes more on this. Medical system is fast running, and recently there are several articles. The medicine system in India is crumbling. Medicine system in India is crumbling. I have read several articles. This is all coming from out of the intellectuals. Why? Because it is going towards money, money, money. Even if a middle class man enters in a hospital, he will not come out minimum 10 or 20 lakhs minimum. How can a middle class man meet that? And I have my own friend who got his mother admitted a month back. He spent nearly 40 lakhs. Still he is in hospital. Now, you're all doctors. You be real doctors. Money is necessary, but where, to what extent? And real medicine is faith. Faith cures. That is the underlining of any medicine. So, because the allopathy has created a faith in surgery, the surgery part, nobody can compete with allopathy. And you have to, suppose if you replace a kidney, you have to go for allopathy. But for all simple, if you go to hospital for a simple complaint with headache, they start with full scanning that, this scanning and the results, test itself for 5,000. That is horrible. You have to create faith in the society. Faith in the society. How you can create? By your own behavior, by your own improving your capacity. Yes, here is a doctor, genuine doctor. If you go to him, you will get positive advice and good treatment. That faith is to be created by improving ourselves, our capacities, and making the society realize that. It will take time. It will take time, but it should. My Guruji, I am not a Ayurvedic doctor. My Guruji was a good Ayurvedic doctor. His father is a doyen, Anantacharya. And my Guruji knows the Ayurveda, but he took homeo. And he and his children, his disciples, treated lakhs lakhs of patients. Even now, there are all hundreds of homeopathy dispensaries are there. They created faith. Most of the ailments, they are particularly chronic. They are all coming out with least expensive. It is my own experience, and they created faith in the society. Similarly, Ayurveda. Ayurveda is actually more powerful if you go into the details. But how many of you can do? See, my Guruji, my knowledge is all Sruta Panditya. I heard lectures only. That's from my Guruji used to say, if you see Ayurveda book, first 50% of the pages treats with what? Swastha Vrutta. Swastha Vrutta, how to be healthy. 50% of the Ayurveda book treats that. And my professor, my Guruji, in a light sense, he commented, if the doctor is a fool for years, he has to go for treatment. If that Swastha is followed properly, that itself cures, which includes yoga also. I think you see that, you go into the roots and develop your own capacities. Don't go by worldly attractions, money, this, that, and imitating. In the name of Ayurveda, you imitate allopathy. No, you have to take original Ayurveda, what original Ayurveda says to this, and stick to that. And if surgery is intervention surgery is necessary, don't stick to that, because surgery is improved like anything. But as far as treatment is concerned, I know one friend who is in America. I think he treats only one ailment. He's making millions there. Because for that treatment, if you go to American hospital, it will cost you thousands of dollars, whereas he's getting it for $100, $200. So what I want to say is, you use this time you are spending in the college and develop your own capacities. Get doubts cleared and discuss more and more discussion and with senior doctors, with experienced doctors. And know the lives of Saraka, Susruta, Nagarjuna, at least try to know what they did. When I went to Nepal, I have seen several places. Even Nagarjuna is remembered there now. Perhaps your Nagarjuna is belong to Andhra, most of them is forgotten. Whatever it be, you have to go into the originals and roots and develop capacities, and through that create faith in the society. Faith cures. That is ultimately so some doctors, we have some doctors. People just go to him. If I talk to him, I think half the sickness is gone. He feels homely. That is the aura of the doctor. That is the aura of the doctor, because he feels always well of the society, well of the people, and he believes in his medicine, and he gives very simple treatment, and most of the 90% patients are happy. I know several doctors, even allopathy, homeopathy, and Ayurveda also. That is why, that is the capacity of the individual man, individual personality. You have to create, and the faith you create and imbibe in the society, it will cure. And I would take only 2 minutes. We entered 15th year. How many of you do some kind of exercise daily? Raise your hands. Some kind of exercise. See, you're all in teenagers and 20 years. That is one reason why you are getting more and more diseases. I tell you one incident. I'm an RSS man from the childhood. I used to do Surya Namaskars. 10 positions of Surya Namaskars, at least photographs are there, you see that. I used to do Surya Namaskars till 10 years back. Daily 13 minimum, at least 20, 25. When we are having a state meeting of workers RSS in Hyderabad in 1968, Paripoorna Guruji, that is the second Sarsanga Chalak, Gollahalli, he is called, Madharao Sadasiva Gollahalli, is known as Guruji. He asked, there are 400 regular Karyakartas, very senior Karyakartas. He asked, how many of you do 100 Surya Namaskars a day? 100 Surya Namaskars. Only 3 or 4 stood up. And he asked, how many of you do at least 50 Surya Namaskars a day? 20, 30, 40. How many of you do 25 Surya Namaskars? Nearly 100 people. I don't go below that, he said. I don't go below that. And after that, what he said, when he was young, I used to do 250 Surya Namaskars daily. 250. Can you understand? How many of you are understand? 250 Surya Namaskars. All in 250. And he said, all that exercise is in my bank, and God Almighty is protecting us even at the age of 65, 70. All that is in my bank. So, my dear friends, physical culture is important. Swastha Vrutta. I don't want to tell why it is important. You go to Swastha Vrutta. You deserve to be an Ayurvedic student. Don't imitate an allopathic student. No. We have your own existence, your own identity. You have to develop that. You have to keep it. You have to develop it. And you have to keep faith among the society around you. It will, because if you have confidence, it will. Because I think I have taken enough time. I don't want to elaborate on these things. And my dear young friends, take care of your health first. That is by Swastha Vrutta, by exercise. Minimum, even you can do buskies. Spot running. If you do spot running, raising your legs at least 6 inches above the ground for 5 minutes continuously. See how stress it is. I did it. I did all these things. It is tenuous. It will give you good exercise. 5 minutes daily. You do that. Keeping 70 steps, alternative steps per minute. That is 5 minutes means 350 times. 1, 2, 3, like that. You do that. And that should be completed in 5 minutes. That's also. Don't take your own time. Don't take fast. Try that, my dear friends. I don't want to tell. It is your body, your health. And your health, if your health is good, nation's health will be good. Nation will be healthy. Nation. Come on, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. Now, it's a time to felicitate our today's guest of honor, Professor G.S. Murthy, sir. For that, I request our Paramapuja Swamiji and other dignitaries on the dais to please accompany for the felicitation.
I request my staffs to maintain the protocols. Whenever any senior person is coming, accordingly they should be felicitated. There it is, I told. Please bring from my chamber. Please bring. I already intimated to all of you. Diplomacy, all you should learn. You have your seat. Before we felicitate our Professor J.S. Murthy sir, I would like Dr. Kanwal to come and speak about the Youth for Nation. Okay, because we are going to host that very shortly in the month of February. Please, ma, come to the stage and.
My humble greetings to Swamiji and a very hearty congratulations to Paripoorna Sanathan Trust, to all the trustees, dignitaries on the stage, off the stage, and the students. It's a divine intervention that we are all sitting together in this room, hearing something which is deeply traditional, and very much reflects our own identity. That we are born in Bharatvarsha is something that was not decided by us. It is something which is given as a gift to us. And we are here to recognize it. What does it mean? What do we get from here? And what is a kind of a responsibility we hold because this has been given through an unknown power that drives everything on this earth and in the universe. Youth, you people, you carry the energy of the civilization that we are. We have lived as generations, many thousands of years, and the kind of knowledge that was available, which was passed on through various means, written or non-written format, is all available to us at the tip of our hands today. It is all on us. What do we learn? What kind of focus we put? What kind of energies we put? And how do we relate to everything that we are? You know, it is always, universe, everything works as a cycle. Animal, a plant, and as a human being, we all come, we grow, and then we die. But it is all part of the same energy cycle that forms in a very integrated cycle. And I'm sure as an Ayurvedic student, you will know that what you're dealing and what you're doing is a very holistic form of education and a kind of a service that you do. You understand from a design thinking approach. What does that mean? It's like that you have a bird's eye view. It is not just what our heart is doing or what our liver is doing, but it is all our organ which is put together is making what a whole body that we are in, and we are able to work as a engineering marvel. We don't know how it works, but it works. Youth for Nation is an organization which comes and tries to percolate the knowledge of leadership, of confidence building, of nationalism, and just not on those boundaries of a nationalism as such, but how do we are a kind of a living entity bringing peace and kind of a coherence and interrelationship between everything that exists on this earth and beyond. If we understand that aspect of it, you people as a medical student, especially as an Ayurvedic one, you will be able to do a much more deeply understood subject, the knowledge that you are gaining. The world is gearing up what you are learning out here. We all forgot. Somewhere we forgot this whole knowledge which was available to us in the Bharatvarsha that we are in. Everything that was there, it got lost because we all started looking somewhere else, and a kind of a glory of a different kind, or maybe a kind of a Mrit Trishna that I call, that took over us, and we said, no, that is better. What we have is not what is a matter of pride. Maybe it has got a lot to do with what historically happened in India, that we were ruled by people who subjugated physically, mentally, financially, all of us, and a kind of a slavery mindset that was set into us, where we were scared to be what we are. The time has come that we all recognize that it is not what we were told who we are, but we rediscover through our knowledge system, to our generational knowledge, to our cultural things, to our folk knowledge. I will just take a little diversion out here. Today, given all the technology, the space technology, all the data analysis and all, we still can't predict what is going to happen to our weather in this year or next year. And in our Vedic system, this could, leave alone the Vedic system, even a farmer who could go into the field and he will look at the shape of the clouds and he'll see the wind direction and can predict exactly like in how many days the rains are going to come. So the intuitive knowledge that human beings, because of their intellectual capacity that we can develop, it comes with a lot of knowledge gaining and more with an experience. You people as a youth, you are at the starting point of the stair where you are learning. Each and everything that you take up is as a beautiful teacher in front of you. We just don't treat people. We just don't get into relationships. We don't just come into an institution just like that. Everything is basically it's a test sometimes. Sometimes it is a given gift to you when things are going good. When things are not going good, it is actually a living test for you. It is actually teaching us to be more than what we are today. What you are, you are. That is a given. But the growth of life, it lies in being your next level self. And a comfort zone never teaches us that. It is always an area where difficulties lie, things which you do not understand, which make you feel confused, fearful most of the time. I don't know how to do it. I don't understand this. This is not I can handle. But these are the situations, these are the corners where you need to rediscover yourself and discover what is your next level of being is. Your next level. That's all. So the life is nothing but we grow from one to the next, and that's how the life goes on. And someday we will become somebody like what Swamiji or Professor Murthy, people like them who are there, who have dedicated their life like this. So today, you youth, the youth of the country, you carry the energy. You carry that baton that has been passed on to you. You have respectable teachers out here who are dedicating their life to teach you. Just absorb every moment, everything that is there for you to learn from here, to grow. When you grow as an individual, you become the strength of your family, and the family is strong, the society is strong, and that's where the nation's strength lies. So the India depends upon you as a person. Each and every of you matter a lot, and we depend upon you. The youth of this country, youth of our nation, is all about banking upon you, connecting as a bridge. We are there to connect wherever it is required to come here on a platform like this. Thank you, Swamiji, for letting us be out here. Namaste, Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your valuable words and inspiring the young generation of the nation. Now we are felicitating today's guest of honor. Thank you, Swamiji, and thank you to all the dignitaries on the dais. Now, it's a time to introduce our today's chief guest, Mr. Basavaraj sir, who is ex-MP and also a Lok Sabha member. Sir, we are very proud to have you. I request Basavaraj sir to please address the gathering.
ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಸನಾತನ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ನ ಪೂಜ್ಯರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಎ ವಿ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸನ್ರವರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸಿ, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಈ ದಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗಲಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ GS ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀ CA ಜಂಬುಕೇಶಂದ್ರವರೇ, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಶಾರದಾ ವರ್ಮಾರವರೇ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿಗಳವರು, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಲಾಲ್ ತಾಮ್ರ ಸುಜಿತ್ರವರೇ, ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ MS ದೀಪಕ್ರವರೇ, ತಾನಿಮಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ, ನೀಲ್ರವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಜಶೇಖರ್ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಹಾಗೂ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರೇ, ಆಗಮಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಮುಖರೇ, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಗಳೇ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಅಪೂರ್ವವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಮಾಗಮ. ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸಂದ್ರವರಿಂದ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. 15 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಎಲೆಮರೆ ಕಾಯಿಯಂತೆ ಒಂದು ಕುಗ್ರಾಮ ಅರ್ಜುನ್ ಬೆಟ್ಟಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿ ಇಡೀ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಸನಾತನ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಒಂದು ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸುಮಾರು ನಮ್ಮ 300 ಜನ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸುಮಾರು 200 ಜನ ಗಂಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 36 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಈ ರಾಜಕೀಯದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ನನಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಕೇವಲ 1.5 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ. ಏನು ಮಾಡಾಗ ಥೈಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮದು ಹಾಳಾದ್ದು. ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ನನ್ನ ಬಾರ್ಡ್ರ್ನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಫಂಡು ವಗೈರೆ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ. ಆದರೂ ಸರಿ ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟೆ. ಅದೇನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿಯಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ಜಾರೋಯ್ತು. ಒಂದು 25 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಆ ಫಂಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರ ಒಂದು ಧೈರ್ಯ, ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ, ಅವ್ರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಹಳ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವರು ಸುಮಾರು 15 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಈ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಒಂದು ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಗೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಮುಖಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಜನಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಭಾಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದರು. ಪೂಜ್ಯಶ್ರೀ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲವು ನಿಬಂಧನೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಬಲನ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸುಮಾರು 1.5 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪೇಷೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಬಂದು ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳು ತೊಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದವು. ಯಾರೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿ, ಅರ್ಜುನ್ ಬೆಟ್ಟಳ್ಳಿಯೊಳಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ಬಂದಾಗಲೇ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವು ಸಿಕ್ಕಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಅದೇನಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ಅವತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ ನನಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಕಥೆನೇ ಬೇರಿತ್ತು, ನಾನೇನು ಜಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಂಬಂದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಭಾಗದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ, ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿನವರೆಗೂ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಾಲ್ಲೂಕು ಭಾಳ ಮುಂದುವರೆದಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಇದೊಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ನೆಲಮಂಗಲ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇನು ಕಾರಣ, ಅದೇನು ವಿಚಿತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ತುಮಕೂರು ಬಾರ್ಡ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ತುಮಕೂರು ಭಾಳ ವೇಗವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಇಡೀ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ 2ನೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀರಾವರಿ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೈತರೆಲ್ಲ ಸುಭಿಕ್ಷವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾರಣ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ನಾನು ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ಪು ಜನಗಳು ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ ಇದಾಗಿ ಇದು ರಾಜಕೀಯದ ಒತ್ತಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ನಾನು ಹುಡುಗನಿಂದಲೂ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನೆಲಮಂಗಲನ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಮುಂದುವರಿಬೇಕು. ನನಗೂ ಅಲೆ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿದೆ ನೇನು ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಹುಮ್ಮನ್ಸು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಲೆ 88 ವರ್ಷ ನಡೀತೈತೆ. ನನ್ನ ಕೈಲಾದ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಈಚೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ. ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬದುಕಿರತಕ್ಕ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಮಠದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ, ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಇದಿದೆ, ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಯಜಮಾನ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದರು ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ನನ್ನದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಲು, ನನಗೆ ಇದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗಿಡ ಐತೆ, ಆ ಗಿಡದೊಳಗೆ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡವರು ಕೂಡ ಮೈ ಕೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಇದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡೋದು, ಬಿಡ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊತೀವಿ ಬಿಡಿ. ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಕೈಗೆ ಗ್ಲೋಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರು ಬರ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೆ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ನನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ನನ್ನ ಹಿಂಸೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ನೋಡಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋರು. ಅವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನವರು, ಶಿವಾನಂದ ಗುರುಗಳು ಅಂತಾನೆ. ಅವರು 106 ವರ್ಷ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹುಡುಗರು ಇದ್ದಂಗಿದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಋಷಿಕೇಶ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅಂದರೆ 116 ಗಿಡಮೂಲಿಕೆಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು 2 ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ, ಚಾಚು ತಪ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ 45 ದಿವಸ ಇದನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸು. ಅದರಲ್ಲೇನಾದರೂ ಅಗ್ರವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಗಾಯ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಣಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತವೆ, ಅದು ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದ ಪವರ್ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸುಮಾರು ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಖರ್ಚಾಗಿತ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು. ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು. ಜನರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಚಾಚು ತಪ್ಪದೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಅಗ್ರವೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ನೀರೆಲ್ಲ ಸೋರ ಕತ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಕೈಲಿಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಹಂಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಅದು ಯಾರೋ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತಾನ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಂತೂ ಚಾಚು ತಪ್ಪುತ್ತದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳವ್ರೆ ಈ ಚರ್ಮ ಸುಲಿದು ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. ಚರ್ಮ ಸುಳಿಯೋಕತ್ತು, ನನಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಬಂತು. ಅವತ್ತೇ ಕೊನೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೂ ನಾನು ಔಷಧಿನೂ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸುಮಾರು 18 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು. 100% ಇದೆ. ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೈ ತೋರ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬ ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಇದು ಕುಷ್ಠ ರೀ ಅಂತಾನ, ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ ಇಂದ ಇದು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಮಾಡ್ರನ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಗಳು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಲೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಗಿಡಮೂಲಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಬೆಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಇತ್ತು, ತಾಯಿ ನನ್ನ ಮುತ್ತಜ್ಜಿ. ಅದು ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಎತ್ತಿದ ಕೈ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಣ್ಣ ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು 35-40 ಗಿಡಮೂಲಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಕಷಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬೇಯಿಸಿ ಕಷಾಯ ತೆಗೆದು 1 ವಾರ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂದರೆ ಹುಡುಗರು ದಟ್ಟಪುಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡವು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಏನಾದರೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈ ಬೇದಿ ವಗೈರೆ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಬಂದಾದರೆ ಈ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಳ್ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಅರಳನ್ನ ಬೇಯಿಸೋರು ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ. ಎಳ್ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಯಿಸಿದ ಎಣ್ಣೆನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ ಮಡಗಿರೋರು. ಅದು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೇದಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋರು. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮಾತೆತ್ತಿರಿ ಹೊಡೋಗೋದು ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಡ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ಅಲೋಪತಿಗಳು ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಭಾಳ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮುಂದೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರುಗಳೇ ಬೇಕು. ಆದರೆ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಔಷಧಿಗೆ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗಿಡಮೂಲಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ನನ್ನ ಕರೆದು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ನನಗೆ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಡ ಅಂತ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಥ್ರೋಟು ಎಡವಟ್ ಆಗೈತೆ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿ, ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರ ಸೇವೆ, ಅವರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ, ಈ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 12 ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗಳು ಬಂದವೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ದೇಶದೋ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಈ ಭಾಗಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ನಾಡಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆವಾಗ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿನವರೆಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಊರ ಅಂತಾನ. ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೈತೆ ಈ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ತಾಲೂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಆದರೆ ಅದೇನಪ್ಪ ಯಾಕೋ ನಾನು ಹಂಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಯಾವೊಂದು ಸ್ಕೀಮು ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದೇನೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ತಾಲೂಕು ಹಂಗೆ ಉಳಿದೈತಿ. ಅದು 2 ಭಾಗ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತೈತೆ. 2 MLAಗಳು ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, 10 ಕಡೆಗೆ ಒಂದು, 5 ಕಡೆಗೆ ಒಂದು. ಅದು ಒಂದು ದಡ್ಬಟ್ಟು ಏನೂ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ನಾನು MLAಗಳನ್ನೇನು ಬ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಓಡಾಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈ ತಾಲೂಕು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ತುಮಕೂರು ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದು ಆಲೇ ದಾಬಸ್ಪೇಟೆವರೆಗೂ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೈತೆ ಟೌನ್ ನಗರ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನೆಲಮಂಗಲ ಬೆಳೆದಿಲ್ಲ, ದಾಬಸ್ಪೇಟೆ ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ನಗರ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಇನ್ನು ಕೇವಲ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತೆ. ಮುಂದೆ ತುಮಕೂರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಸಂತನರಸಾಪುರ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟು, ಮತ್ತೀಗ 80,000 ಎಕರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾವ್ರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಇದಾಗಿ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡವ್ರೆ. HAL ಬಂತಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಏನನ್ನ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವೆಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಭಾಗವನ್ನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಗೂ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಅವರು ಒಂಥರ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಭಾಗದ ಜನತೆಗೆ ಒಂದೇನಾದರೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪೂಜಿಸಬೇಕು. ಈ ಪ್ರಕಾರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ನಂದಂತೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ಇದೆ, ನಾನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾಲ ಬಂದಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಲಾದ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕೈ ಕಟ್ಟೋಗೈತೆ. ಒಂದು 5 ವರ್ಷ ಮುಂಚೆ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಕೈಲಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ, ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕು ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಗಳು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರೊಂದು ಸರಿ ತುಮಕೂರು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದೋಗವ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರ ಒಂದು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಅವರಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಿಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಭಾಗದ ಜನತೆ, ಭಾಳ ಜನ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯರು ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿದ್ರೇನಪ್ಪ, ಯಾರು ಬಂದಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಸರ್, ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಚಂದವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. Now it's a time to felicitate our today's chief guest, Basavaraj sir. For that, I request our Parama Pujya Swamiji and along with all the dignitaries to accompany for the felicitation. With a big round of applause. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Now we reach to a very important part of our today's event, that is a grand launch of books written by our Parama Pujya Swamiji, Professor Dr. Shri 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 A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji. It is not just a book, but the birth of ideas, experience and the knowledge which are carefully woven into the words. Now I request Dr. Shyam Verma sir, Associate Professor, Department of Shalya Tantra, to carry out the session.
Good afternoon, one and all. With blessings of Param Puja Swamiji, respected Param Puja Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji, respected dignitaries on the dais of the dais, honorable guest, dean, principal, faculty members, and dear students. Today is not just a ceremonial occasion. Today is the celebration of thought, vision, and the legacy. We are gathered here to release 2 remarkable books authored by a visionary scholar, an academic researcher, and the guiding force for the generations, Param Puja Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan, Chairman of Paripoorna Sanathana Trust and Ayurveda College, Hospital and Research Center. Books are not merely collection of pages, they are silent teachers. They are the bridges between the generations, and sometimes they become the milestone in the journey of institution and the nation. When such book is authored by a visionary academician and the guide, its value multiples manifold. So let's come for the first book for the inauguration today. That is the Pathological Assessment of Anatomical Cavities. This book reflects the author's deep academic discipline and the commitment of medical excellence. In the intricate tapestry of human anatomy, the body cavity unravels profound mysteries residing within the cranial, spinal, thoracic, abdominal, and abdominopelvic cavities. The body cavities become guiding light into depth of health and well-being through the fusion of Marma Chikitsa, Ayurveda Panchakarma, and the conventional medicine. The book pioneers integrative approach. For the Marma practitioner and learners, this book serves as invaluable resource, bridging the gap between the traditional wisdom and contemporary knowledge. It lays the groundwork for understanding. It lays the groundwork between understanding the subtle energy points and the channels, empowering the practitioner to navigate the intricate landscape of human body with precision. The most important thing is this book is inaugurated and pinned by Government of Karnataka, Governor of Karnataka. So, coming up to the second book, The Convergence of Science and Spirituality, I request our Param Puja Swamiji and dignitaries to kindly release the second book. The profound insight of classical Ayurveda and the rigor of contemporary endocrinology in the study of management of diabetes mellitus. This text illuminates the multifaceted pathophysiology of pervasive disorder It elucidates its impact on diverse organ system and explores the therapeutic convergence of pharmacotherapy and Marma Chikitsa. Through this work, Swamiji, Professor Dr. Srinivasan shows us that the advancement of integrative medical scholarship and the elevation of human suffering arising from the metabolic disorder. So ladies and gentlemen, what makes today truly special is not just the release of book, but the mind behind them. Param Puja Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji, Chairman and Founder of Sri Paripoorna Sanathana, is a rare personality who balances administration with academics, tradition with innovation, and the authority with humility. Through this publication, he has given us something priceless, not just a knowledge, but the direction. These books will not remain in the shelves. This will live in the classrooms. It influence mind and the shape futures. On behalf of everyone present here, I congratulate Param Puja Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji for this outstanding contribution and thank him for continuing to inspire us, not only through the words, but through the life itself. So let us welcome and the proud moment of pride, gratitude, and big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shyam Verma, sir. And I once again
I forgot to tell you, Swachh Bharat, Swastha Bharat, and Samruddha Bharat, all these things can be achieved only when you are healthy. Health is wealth. That is 100% correct. So I forgot to tell for ladies, you make skipping as a fashion. Skipping, you know, you just 10 feet rope and skipping. 5 minutes you can skip 300 skips. 300. At least start with 100. Skipping and make it a passion among the children, among the girls. Skipping is mainly for ladies. Make it. Please take it to your heart and spread it. Just like these people, you know, make fashion. Fashion making is Western. They make everything fashion. So instead of going to gym, which costs thousands of rupees, and only once in a week or once in twice, he won't find time. And going and coming, it will take half an hour. Skipping and half an hour try. Skipping is, you spend 5 to 10 minutes a day, your health will be all right. And make it a fashion. That is important. You should be contagious fashion. Start from tomorrow. Get skipping rope and start for 10 minutes. 5 minutes is enough. 5 minutes. Okay. Please do that. How many of you are prepared to do? Raise your hands. Skipping. Skipping is the girl sport. Everybody should take, and that should be the origin of spreading the health. That should be the origin. Ayurveda Paripoorna Ayurveda Medical College is the center for Ayurveda and physical strength. Ayurveda and physical strength go together. Namaste. Do that.
I invite Dr. Rao sir and sorry for the inconvenience. Now, I really congratulate Swamiji for his incredible efforts and his contribution towards the science of medicine. Thank you, Swamiji. And we are really inspired by our work, and we really get more strength and ideas to work with towards the productive work more in future. Now, I request Dr. Amruta ma'am to carry over the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Om Sai Ram. We now move to the heartwarming segment of today's celebration, the distribution of awards and certificates. This is our moment to honor the very heartbeat of our institution, our extraordinary faculty members, as architects of education, as guardians of healthcare, as pioneers of social service. Your dedication is the silent force behind every success we celebrate today. To proceed with the honors, I request dignitaries on dais to kindly present the awards to following faculty members. Firstly, Dr. Savita Wali ma'am.
First for the devotee.
Before we commence for felicitating our staffs and students and the Vidwan, I would like to felicitate some of our old devotees who are associated with this institution for the past 15 years. And they are my disciples for the past 20 years, so we are very much and well associated with them. So in this regard, first of all, I would like to invite our very beloved Atiji Vasudevanji on the dais. We miss here his spouse, who is in the heavenly abode, and who had delivered her services for this institution till her last breath. I thank him and his wife, Vimla Amma, who is in our heart, for their association with our institution and who rendered services for many years. From the bottom of the heart, I thank you, Ati.
I do not know what credentials I have to decide this accolade. Anyway, now that it is being given by Swamiji, I like to accept it.
Next, I would like to invite the Professor Chandra Amma here onto the stage, who devotedly donated frequently to our trust in these past 15 years. She dedicated her life for Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, as well as, I think, principal of NMK College, and she is a spinster. She is into Adhyatmika for all these years. Next, I would like to invite my another brother, Krishna Kumar, and his wife onto the stage, who was the former director of this institution, who is a lawyer by profession, and they are well devoted not only to this institution and also to me. I thank them. They have taken their precious time and they are here today. I miss one more brother here, K.S. Ravichandran and his wife Rama, who are also well devoted. Probably because of the preoccupied work, they are unable to attend this function. And this family is always with me. Now, I would like to felicitate our trustee Sharda Amma, who is on the stage. She brought me up. My mother has given birth, whereas imparting of the Vedic knowledge from her husband I gained. My mother initiated into the spiritual path and her husband initiated me into the Vedic path. I thank them from my heart. And one more person who is associated with this institution is our Swamiji Ramanananda. Pleased to be on the dais. He did his graduation in yoga and is a scholarly person. He had done many sadhanas in the Himalayas. He is so humble that he always stood and did service for all his gurus. Now I hand over this mic to Dr. Amrita. Now you can continue with felicitations.
Thank you, Swamiji.
One more young person is here. Please, Rao sir, be on the dais. Dr. Rao sir, I needless to say, because all of you know him very well, he keeps roaming around the buildings. And what else I can introduce, because every day you meet him. And his services in the Sports Authority of India as a regional director. And from his trust, he donated to this institution also. I thank him very much from the bottom of the heart.
Without further ado, continuing the certificate and award distribution ceremony to esteemed faculty members, I call upon Dr. Savita Wali ma'am to please come on stage. Swamiji, please present the certificate of appreciation to faculty member Dr. Savita ma'am. Next, Dr. Kavyashri ma'am, Dr. Pavitra ma'am, Dr. Rajesh sir. Big round of applause, please. Next, as we honor our students who have proven their excellency in 3 categories, champions of sports, male, Shaul, second professional, Saushruti batch. Please come on stage. Junior. Females, Arshaninda and Anusha. Champions of cultural activities, male student, Dhanraj. Female, Jyoti Kirtana. Next, in the research excellence, third professional student, Gnanashri. Sejal Vijay Patil. Ongoing research activities by students of second professional, Parvati P. Sanskriti. Nanashri M. Next, Parvati P. Sanskriti. And Spurti V. Ghivari. Over to Swamiji for felicitation of some more devotees, sir. Mr. Vijay.
One more young personality is here. Vijay Kumarji, please. He is a security guard, for the hospital. He never allows anyone to touch the idol or the Vibhuti Prashadam or any other Prashadam. Only he has to offer. And if anyone roaming around, he will not leave. Such a nice security.
Proceeding with the felicitation ceremony, I request Dr. Kanwal Kamra Sujit ma'am to please come over the dais and accept our token of appreciation.
Madam is very versatile. She is having profound knowledge and multifaceted personality. So we will soon join in her own session for Youth for Nation.
Next, we have our honorable guest, Shri C.A. Jambukeshwaran sir. Please accept our token of appreciation, sir.
He was the co-organizer for the Swadeshi Jagran, Uniki JJ Tax at Gurugram. Brings his certificate also. Certificate, please bring his certificate. And today I am introducing to all of you. We were the students from the 5th grade at Delhi. We were living nearby. Every day we used to walk up to our school and return. Not only that, whenever we find time, we played together. And he excelled in all the subjects in his school level. Of course, in one attempt he cleared his CA also, whereas I was quite average.
Thank you, Swamiji. For me, he's still AVS only. But yes, Swamiji, he has done really good. One thing I want to tell you all, that all of us have superpowers inside. The only thing you need to is introspect and check it out. Like Swamiji is maybe superpower. He is the superpower of all our superpowers. But still we all have. You people also have it. So you should just look into yourself, learn from yourself, and of course we are there as guides to you also. Thank you very much.
So you continue with. No, we will
Next.
give certificate.
Next, we have our Gnana Kala Ratna Vidwan MS Deepak sir. Please come over the stage to accept our felicitation. Token of appreciation, sir.
In the year 2025, we conducted the 100th birthday celebrations of our Bhagwan Sri 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 Satya Sai Baba. And our Vidwan MS Deepak has composed a song on me in a classical verdict related to Marma Chikitsa. So here is hereby conferred with honorific title Sunada Siromani in recognition of his exceptional excellence in Carnatic vocal music, profound mastery over classical raga and tala, soulful exposition of Sanitya and Bhava, and his dedicated contribution to the preservation, propagation and enrichment of Sanatana Sangeeta Parampara. The Trust places on record its deepest appreciation of his refined musical intellect, disciplined sadhana, aesthetic sensitivity, and his ability to bestow joy, ananda, and cultural elevation upon discerning listeners and students alike. Thank you.
I now request Dr. Madhusudan sir to come over the stage and introduce our Swamiji formally.
Hello. My humble pranama Swamiji. And first and foremost, congratulations for 15th year anniversary of our foundation day.
Thank you one and all.
Sai Ram one and all. It is my pleasure that I am introducing such a great personality. I think introduction is for only who is not known, and he is known to entire world with his various forms and various talents in the field of medicine. I, Dr. Madhusudana J, Associate Professor and Head Department of Roganidana. My department always deals with cause. And today's cause is our beloved Swamiji. And without the cause, there is no universe. Without the cause, there is no you and me. And without the cause, there is no institution and charitable trust. And because of that, we all are gathering here. And we thank you, Swamiji, for wonderful opportunity. And coming to Swamiji, I did some small research to introduce him, and it was very much huge. I got almost 20 pages, and I thought if I go on introducing him, it would take a day. And so I tried myself maximum to concise it to a minimum of 3 pages, and still more, lots and lots and lots. And if we go on introducing him, it will take a day. So I'll go with a brief. And Dr. Professor A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji, Ayush Commissioner, GCC Trade Council and Asian Arab Chamber of Commerce, Chairman, Integrated Medicine Expert, Philanthropist, Spiritual Leader, Educationist, Musician, Singer, and whatnot. And the list goes on. So we can't, okay. He's a distinguished professor of integrated medicine holding honorary doctorates in Marma Chikitsa and Varmology, and a globally recognized leader in traditional healing, rural development, and spiritual empowerment. A humanitarian at heart, and he has pioneered holistic health initiative, established health and educational institutions, authored books, and contributed significantly to the community transformation and global peace. And coming to his education and credentials, Swamiji has achieved PhD honorary in Varmology, Central Christian University, Malwa in 2021, Fellowship from World Association of Integrated Medicine, New Delhi in 2018, Master Diploma in Varmakalai by the Government of India in 2018, and academic background in commerce, finance, law, and management. And coming to his professional roles and experience, over 20 years in law, finance, and auditing practice in Delhi as an advocate, over a decade in clinical and teaching practice in alternative medicine, specializations in particularly lumbar spondylosis, sciatica, atherosclerosis, and stroke, and delivered lectures and supervised research internationally in holistic health, and also the managing director, IIAHS, IKEA Initiative of Ancient Healing System. And coming to patents and innovations. And our Swamiji is always into research, R&D, research and development, and he's a holder of 9 patents in herbal medicine and sustainable technologies. And some of them are liver cirrhosis, diabetes management, heart care, hypertension, kidney elements, etc., and the list goes on. And coming to the leadership and governance, he is the chairman of AVS Group of Companies, founder and managing director, IIAHS, IKEA Initiative of Ancient Healing Systems, chairman and managing trustee at present, Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Charitable Trust, chairman, Sri Paripoorna Sanathana Ayurveda Medical College, chairman and managing trustee, iCare, International Center for Ayush Research and Excellence. And coming to the core skills and special interest, Swamiji is interested with Marma Chikitsa and traditional medicine, and with the expertise, community development and outreach, curriculum design and teaching, project leadership and strategic management, spiritual mentorship and counseling, multilingual, and he can manage with English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, and Kannada, and many more languages. And as a spiritual master, I always admire him. A self-realized master, Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan sir guides people on inner transformation, meditation, and spiritual awakening. He conducts retreats, discourses, and mentorship to foster divine concentration, peace, and personal growth. And if at all your action inspires someone to do something or indulge in something, then you are a true leader. And Swamiji, you are a real true leader who inspired many. And we request to inspire us, bless us further future. And I request our beloved Swamiji to bless and invoke it with Ashirvachana, Swamiji.
Thank you, Dr. Madhusudan. My humble pranams at the divine feet of Bhagwan Sri 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 Satya Sai Baba, and His ordinance, His grace today made me to achieve this platform. Without His grace and blessings, I could not have survived in my life. I had many ailments and I suffered right from my schooling. And fortunately or unfortunately, I got the admissions into BCom in Venkateshwara College, where my classmate also joined. The very first day, when I stepped into this gate, I was collapsed. I was taken into the auto directly to the All India Medical Institute and got diagnosed that I had brain stroke. That was my first brain stroke in my life. So 300 plus brain stroke continued, then I could not continue in the college, so I have to opt for the correspondence. After that, I always had an inferiority complex in me that I could not achieve in the mundane plane. Whereas Satya Sai Baba always stood and said, life is not for mundane. Even dogs are living. They are also eating, they are also sleeping. What is the life? Parupkaram idam shariram. You have to serve for the nation. You are not born for the material cause, but for the higher philosophical and philanthropical life. And with his directions only, I underwent many turbulences, physically, mentally, financially. And every person who achieves some mission in their life, they undergo the trials and tribulations. So I am not exceptional. And a time come when Bhagwan ordained me to move to Nelamangala, Arjuna Betta. I never heard the name of this place. I never knew where it is located. And he kept on insisting me to move when he was alive. Prior to his Mahasamadhi, some 10 days, me and he both were in the hospital. We were hospitalized. And I was in the dark room of the diagnostic center and he was in the main center of the department. And Baba said, Bengaluru, I got diagnosed, now your turn, now you take diagnosis. Then he called me out and he just signed to have his blessings. Again put a word, when are you moving to Nelamangala? I said, without you I cannot move anywhere. And finally, I had no other option, because if we are not ordaining, following the ordinance of our Guru, we are not a disciple. So I accepted. After his Mahasamadhi, I found this place, and without any bank balance, we just stepped into this village where there was no road and there was nothing to sustain here. And Bhagwan Baba stood in the Dhanvantari statue where we have installed in the hospital, and he blessed. Without having any second thought, what is the cost, whether I should negotiate it or not, simply I accepted, signed the agreement, and purchased this land. Hardly that time 2 lakhs, but I was being cheated and I paid 20 lakhs for each acre. Somehow, that's not my business. His ordinance is important. With that, this institution has grown with 3 trustees formally, myself, Ramprasad sir, and his uncle Partha Desikan. And after a period of time, uncle was unwell, still is quite aged, 89 or 90 years. So he retired, and Srimati Sudha Ramprasad, of course she is not here in her absence, she joined with us, and we developed this institution to this height. So for any success, struggle is the step. Without struggle, you cannot achieve. But during the struggle, what you need to understand is Paropkaraya Punyaya. For whomever you do the good, never retain in your mind. And similarly, whomever has done good to you, always remember them. And there are many people to achieve this mission, so I thank them from the bottom of my heart. Probably they may be here or not today, but still. Papaya Parapidanam. We should not speak ill of anyone. We should not hurt anyone, whether intentionally, unintentionally, knowingly, unknowingly. And how we feel, the very same feeling will be in every soul. We should respect all the souls, because ultimately, when you go for Brahma Jigyasaha, at the ultimatum you realize the soul is one without a second. So, I could not see my sister today in this function, Sudha Ramprasad, as well as my sibling sister, Srimati Meena Narayanan and family, and some of other family members who worked for this institution. On their absence, I thank them. And my reverence to my parents, especially my mother, who tuned me into the spiritual path, and my father, who had a leadership visionary and who was very strong with me right from my childhood. When my co-friend here, who was playing, sometimes I could not join with him. That time my father made me to work. I was his first stenographer in his life, youngest stenographer at the age of 7. So the life teach you to face the hardships, overcome. In this journey or sojourn, I can say, the turbulences which it has come, many people may speak ill of you. How much you may do good. Many people may unrecognize you, how much you might have served. And many may neglect you, even for your love. But that is not the matter. We have not come for that. We have come to unite everyone, live with everyone, and make everyone to realize that Supreme. One or the other have to move first to the abode, and we should give a path to the next to come and join with us. So that is the way of life. I thank today my another brother Ram Prasad, who stood for all these 15 years for the trust and 20 years his relation with me. We traveled together in the heights of Himalayas or to the end of the border, Kanyakumari, Rameswaram, and where not. He gained the spiritual knowledge, spiritual insights, and he experienced much with me. I feel that his wife is not next to us today because she is at home taking care of her mother. Bottom of the heart, I thank her also for her support for all these years. And similarly, one of the guy who stood for me all these years was my son from Russia, Ivanov Alexei Alexandrovich. Without him and without the grace of Bhagwan Baba, I cannot establish this institution. And in this 15 years of our service to the nation, being only donor, he spent 200 crores plus. I thank him from the core of heart in his absence. And next, another my daughter who is here, who has given the life for me when I had a brain stroke. I was paralyzed at Puttaparthi, and no support was there to carry me up to the Whitefield Hospital along with my mother. I thank, not only words of thanks will not suffice. Tatsya Kaledova. Today I am alive. It is because of her. It is because of Ram Prasad and Sudha Ram Prasad. And one more person whose son is working in our reception, Chandrakumar, Mr. Mohan, his father, he also with us in the hospital caring about me. And all because of everyone's support, today we could achieve these heights, and more we are going to achieve in the forthcoming years. And we have a vision of 2030 where we are going to step into the integrated system of medicine, will be the first university in our life. Above all, I would like to thank my mother who sacrificed absolutely me for this institution. In a day, hardly I find morning 5 minutes and evening 5 minutes. Still, she is at home waiting for me, but I may leave only at night today. And on top of that, today the priority is that our all veterans and the participants, cycled participants, who have participated for the Swadeshi Jagran on the ordinance of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who devoted in this climatic condition, whether it is cold, hot, rainy, whatever it may be, tirelessly they were cycling for 36 days. And they achieved their mission, and they have propagated the Swadeshi Jagran, Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Viksit Bharat. But unfortunately, on the completion day on 19th, few of them just walking to have some coffee, in which Brigadier Ravi Muni Swami, under whose leadership the cycle jatra undertook, Ramesh Jadhav, Neelakantan sir, and few more, because their names I unable to recognize and remember. They met with an accident. Several times I keep telling all my children, wear helmet when you are riding the bikes. When you are riding the car, be in a normal speed. Start early, drive slowly, reach safely is the best policy. But a young man of 30, when they were walking on the pedestrian, he hit, and two of them were much injured. Rest of them got discharged. In that, Brigadier Ravi Muni Swami, who is close to my heart, my son, who took the leadership and made this achievement. I thank him. And I pray he should have a speedy recovery. And secondly, Neelakantan sir, who had an injury from his neck up to his spine, so lost the function of the lower limbs. It is unfortunate. His daughter is also a doctor. I heard a word yesterday. Myself and Dr. Sharda Verma, the trustee, we been to the hospital. We met their families. We unable to meet both the patients because the timing slot was not there. But I assured them, of course, Ravi Muni Swami will be better in a couple of weeks, whereas another veteran, our Neelkant sir, whether he could able to walk or cycle has become a question when I interacted with the doctor. I am confident when he discharges and get admitted in our hospital, I will try to make him walk with the grace of Bhagwan Baba. If I 1% fail in my attempt due to the internal injury, I will try for a robotic wheelchair which converts into like a robot standing as well as for sitting, or otherwise a complete robotic leg will be installed in his legs, and the trust will take the expenses of that. Because all you are getting late, now you need to have your lunch. Before concluding my words, I would like to say only one thing. All these years, I worked hard. Now I am getting tired. Now in the front line, I would like to introduce some new stewardships or leaders who will work for this trust. When they work behind the curtain, I will support them. probably I may not be working on the administration and other areas, as every day I am getting into this kind of works which makes me very much tired. And I am confident, I will never say hope, I am confident that all my children's, my staff's children's will cooperate with the dean and the principal and make our vision success. And whatever is required to establish and sustain this institution, that will be made very shortly as a corpus in the bank of the institution. And I feel I should retire now. So with this, I thank my Bhagwan who has given this life, my parents, and my son, Leosha. I am very thankful to everyone and all my staffs. And once again, I humbly revere my God, Sri Satya Sai Baba. Thank you one and all.
On behalf of entire Paripoorna Sanathana family, I offer our deepest pranams to Pujya Swamiji for the illuminating Ashirvachana. I take this moment to appreciate Dr. Shri C.A. Jambukeshwaran J. Sir for the esteemed role as co-organizer, sponsorer of Swadeshi Jagaran.
Followed by him, I would like to invite our institutional daughter, Kaledia Tatsiana. Kaledova Tatsiana. We will felicitate her also. Please. Being a co-organizer for this Swadeshi Jagaran and for our next movements, the Uniki JJ tax is now become a part of Sri Paripoorna Sanatana Charitable Trust. I thank you, sir.
Tatsiana ma'am, please come on the stage. Tradition of love and reverence, I now request all staff of SPSAMC to join us as we offer a token of love and respect to our chairman, Pujya Swamiji. Your vision is the foundation of our success and your presence is our greatest strength. All staffs, please come over the dais.
Thank and I request Dean Sir to offer this garland in absence of my sister Sudha to Ram Prasad Sir, because they were with me for all these years and they did service for this institution. Oh, no, not at all. No, offer that garland. You remove this, you offer that garland. Big garland which you have brought, please. red garland, rose garland, please bring. Offer. Please, you bring that big one. What I say, please listen. Offer. Tambi join odi. It is a proud moment. Please offer that to my Lord Bhagwan Baba. And another garland also to Lord Dhanvantri. I need only your love and what I expect from all my children. Please follow me, that's enough. Okay, thank you. Please, what I said, follow me. And no, pyar kafi. Let them offer this. Petals are enough. Now we will celebrate this final conclusion part with cutting of cake, and let all staff join. Let them have photograph. And what I request the sound engineers, make ensure always, because when any dignitaries comes, okay, today Baswaraj sir is our family member and Professor Murthy sir is family member. Next event, some chief guest from central or state may visit. And you have to keep one mic on the stage. Okay, you have there, why you have not kept that? And when he is addressing, we could not record properly. If this happens with any dignitary, it is incorrect. Okay, never hand over the mic to someone. Okay, it should be on the stage. And similarly, I requested my staffs that all the certificates and the chief guest mementos should be on the stage. But it has not been brought on time. Please never do that, because protocol and discipline is most important, which I realized from my Lord. Okay, please maintain that. Now, whomever felicitation has been done, pack it and hand over to their hands or to their people nicely, without missing it. Okay, thank you. Okay, some of you boys and girls come for cake cutting also. Come. You stand here in the front. Please, do come. Come. ಬೆಳಕೆತ್ತಲು. Hearty wishes to all my children. Heart wali kar dene. Heart wali kar. God bless you, Betty. This national anthem was composed by Srimati Sudha Ram Prasad and Sri Ram Prasad. And the music is delivered by Sudha's aunt. So they have made very profound this national anthem for our Paripoorna Trust. Truly it is touching the heart. The music is touching the heart. Thank you.
Om Sai Ram. By taking Pranam Pujya Gurudev's blessing, our respected beloved Chairman Sir, Honorable guests and trustees, dignitaries on dais, respected Dean Sir, Principal Sir, dear colleagues and students. On behalf of Shri Paripoorna Sanatana Charitable Trust, the management, the entire staff, it is my honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion marking the completion of 15th year Foundation Day celebration. First and foremost, with deep reverence and humility, we bow down to Pujya Lotus feet of Revered Swamiji, Chairman of Paripoorna Sanatana Trust, seeking his blessing and continued guidance. His Ashirvachana today has spiritually uplifted this gathering and continued to be guiding force behind the vision, discipline, and value of this institution, has strengthened our resolve to walk the path of dharma, service, righteous living. Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you for standing behind all of us. We express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed honorable guest, Baswaraj Sir, for gracing the occasion and for their encouraging presence, which added dignity, inspiration to celebration. Thank you, sir. We place on record our heartfelt thanks to special guest Professor G.S. Murthy sir for his scholarly presence and valuable insight in today's program. Thank you, sir. Next, we take an opportunity, we place on record our heartfelt thanks to Shri C.A. K.S. Ramprasad ji for his committed service, leadership, invaluable contribution to the growth activities of Trust. Thank you, sir. On our sincere appreciation to our trustees, especially Sumati Sudha Ramprasad ji and Sumati Sharda Verma ji for their constant support, guidance and unwavering faith in the mission of institution. Thank you, ma'am. We also thank Tanya madam for the contribution to the growth of institution. Thank you, madam. With this, I thank Dr. Colonel madam for inspiring us, Dr. C.A. Jambukeshwar sir, Rao sir, M.S. Deepak sir, and Ramananda Swamiji. We thank you, deeply thank each and every one. With a special heartfelt thank you for a respectful Dean sir, Principal sir for guiding us, for making this program successful. I thank all the committee members, committees who were working effortlessly, our teaching staff, non-teaching staff, our IT team, canteen team, wellness team, those disciplined and wholehearted service ensured seamless arrangement throughout the program. Thank you once again. Thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Before we disperse to lunch, as homage to our motherland, we shall now sing the national anthem. I request everyone in the gathering to please stand up.
One second, ma'am. I would like to thank some more people here who are working for our girls' hostel. My sister Sudha Girish, please be on this. Tirelessly with her devotion, she is nurturing all our children, and we are very proud for her services. At any point of time, if anything is required for our children, immediately she calls and requests to be fulfilled with the services. Of course, Jambu, me, Sudha, we all are there, students. And one more person, she is arranging for the food. Meenu Peterson, she is in the canteen. And on her behalf, probably her son, James. His father was also my classmate, Eric Peterson. He served here for 2 years. Unfortunately, the God wish was that he should merge unto him. Please be here. So, remembering my classmate, and my daughter Meenu, we are felicitating him. And in no span of time, we have come up with a new member into our institution as a family person. Our Dr. Bhushan Mat sir, Dean. So I would like to felicitate him also. Please come. One garland you bring at least. Let me marry him. He is the guiding factor for all of you. So hold his hands, walk along with him, and have a visionary life to achieve the success in your mission. Thank you. And two more persons who work round the clock, 24/7. So I would like to invite them also. Our Siddhalinga Swami, General Manager of the institution, still is abscond. And second one is Tyagarajan. See, still he is busy with the mobile. He works tirelessly and continuously. And in couple of months, we all will enjoy his marriage. Which will be conducted in our center. And his would-be, she is going to impart you about aesthetic cosmetology. Finally, I thank the Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Ayush, the apex bodies, the state and central governments, and for the opportunity provided by our Honorable President, Sri Narendra Modi ji, for the Swadeshi Jagran. Sorry, Honorable Prime Minister, sorry. My memory is nowadays very weak, that is why I want to retire very fast. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let us start National Anthem.
Stand up. I request Jyoti Kirtana and team to sing the National Anthem. Jai Hind.
from Kanyakumari, Rameshwaram Kanyakumari up to Srinagar. So very shortly they will be here, and after all your lunch is over, we will participate in the yajna, and we will take the blessings of Devatas. Thank you.